Hello, sopranos and mezzo-sopranos. My name is Jeff Rolka. Thank you for checking out my video. This video focuses on the primo passaggio. It is the first registration event that gets you into the middle voice registers of your voices. It is really important to work on this, especially if you're singing popular styles. So do enjoy the video. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Patreon's where you can get MP3s and PDFs of these practices. And I say all that now because I'm not really going to talk much at all except to introduce exercises and things like that as we get into it. And I got a few little tweaks to practice too later on in the video, so do enjoy and stick around. Starting in arpeggio, we, just like that, except you're going to start there. And one more time. And you sounds like this. You. And again. And he sounds like this. He. And one more time. And staccato into melismatic. Once again, starting there. And one more time. And you. You, 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 you. And again. And he into the E vowel. He, 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 he. And again. He, 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 he. And one more time. And he into A. He, 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 A. One more time. He, 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 A. And again. And he into ah. He, ah. And one more time. And all right. For the next exercise, start with your jaw narrow. As you ascend, ease the jaw open. As you descend, lightly close a little bit. And then as you ascend again, open, close. So open, close, open, close. In slow motion, it'll look like this. A, ah, A, ah. The goal here is to keep it in motion. Those are the vowels you're going to sing. You are starting here, A and ah. We will go a little faster, about. And. For the next exercise, A and O, 2 fingers, rear molars, just keeping the jaw slightly open. Take your thumbs, lightly monitor the position of your larynx. Just keep them lightly on your throat. A, O. We're monitoring, and what you want to try to feel is the larynx stay in a neutral position. If it's lifting up on you, see if you can yawn it down to keep space for that O in the rear of the oral cavity. A and O. And. Ah and O are next. You want to kind of do both. You want to open the jaw as you ascend, but also create that space in the rear of the oral cavity as you switched to the O vowel at the top of the scale. I switched a little bit late. Trill exercise. We're going to start the same idea. A and ah, open the jaw as you ascend, keep the jaw open on the trill, gently decrease on the descending scale. Sounds like this. You can begin here. And A and O. A, O. Monitoring the jaw and the larynx, if you like. And ah and O. Ah, and starting from the fifth, tonal onsets across the passaggio. Just like that. And we're going to ascend up from our starting spot. So we're going to start here. And again. starting here, and I'm deliberately giving you little pauses here. Starting here, and same thing, and starting here, and one more time, and starting here, and again, and starting here, and again, and finally here, and last one, and there you go. As always, I do hope that helps. Thank you if you've subscribed, and a big thank you to my Patreon supporters, which is of course where you can get these practices as MP3s and PDFs. Until next time, take really good care of your voices, enjoy singing, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye.